History of the church. Building phases of the Church of Santa Maria della Rosa. According to historical sources, the convent of Santa Maria della Rosa was founded in 1489, even if the construction of the building seems to have started some years before. The first Dominican orders were born in the 13th century, and they started to build little monasteries, used to host pilgrims and foreigners to whom they offered a place to rest. In Calvisano, the monastery was dedicated to San Pietro Martire. Later, in 1481, the monks were allowed to construct another church on the previous one, whose fundamental parts were completed at the end of 15th century. Only 5 or 6 friars lived there, but they were able to inspire sincere devotion among the people of Calvisano, who'd honored the church for centuries, bringing as gift prestigious works of art. This church was consecrated in 1496.
Little is known of the period between 1509 and 1560, when the Bishop of Brescia, Domenico Bollani, visited the church. Before his visit, the violence of local battle had damaged the civil, religious, and economic life of Calvisano. 1600s is considered the century of the full maturity of the clergy. That is why there were up to 10-12 friars in the convent, but they could live and work in Brescia as well. By that time, the construction of the building was completed. It was so big that many areas were almost unused because just a few monks lived there.
After the Battle of Lepanto in 1571, the Dominican order claimed the two most important and biggest confraternities of the village. Hence the simple furnishings of the church were gradually substituted and enriched. Even the Presbyterian area seemed too ample and scarcely representative to host the donations and activities of the local community, and it was enriched too. In the mid-1700s, the parish church was built in Calvisano. Venice started to attack and abolish monastic communities again. As a consequence, the Urame Dominican building was suppressed and sold. Then the friars left the monastery, as well as the magnificent decorative objects that have never been found.
The church shows a gambrel facade with a rose window, originally very elaborate, that was stolen in a raid during the Napoleonic period and sold. We don't know exactly where it is preserved now, maybe in Belgium or in London. In the latest restoration, which occurred some years ago, it was substituted with a stained glass window, and the facade, initially in brickwork, was plastered in pinkish color, leaving a little strip to give an idea of the previous church. The church has only one nave, with ogive spans. It has also been used to bury noble people. Several relevant artists, such as Paolo da Cailina il Vecchio and Il Maestro di San Felice del Benaco, worked on the frescoes on the walls together with less famous artists.